Hello there, I'm Greg Clark, I'm brand manager for EM Acoustics, and here we are at ISE 2025. Excellent show, as usual, really good to be here. So the headline, why we're here this year, is to announce the release of the R4, which marks the completion of the now exceedingly popular reference series. This stuff's really set the world afire. It's absolutely excellent stuff. Every box shares the same kind of architecture, I beg your pardon, rather than archaeology. So we have dual drivers in each box in the range. So in the R4, there are two 4-inch drivers. In the R5, two 5-inch drivers. R6, two 6-inch drivers. And then we have the R8, the R10, and the R12. The R10 was the first in the series and became instantly incredibly popular. Next up came the R8, and then the R12, and then the smaller boxes have followed on. So the R4 marks the completion of that series, and the most important thing with that is that it now provides designers, integrators, engineers, a complete ecosystem of what are really and truly the best point source boxes on the planet. They really are exceptional. Each of them has a very, very advanced high mid-frequency unit, designed and built by B&C in Italy. The R8, the R10 and the R12 all share exactly the same high mid-frequency unit, which is a ring modulator. Very, very clever piece of kit. And most importantly, never mind the technology, they sound absolutely sensational. And as with all EM Acoustics products, the unity between the boxes in the range is absolutely extraordinary, helped along, in the case of the 8, 10 and 12, by sharing that same high mid-frequency driver. Also remarkable about this series is the interchangeable waveguide. So not only is it rotatable, it's also interchangeable, which means that designers and hire companies can specify the same box and supply the same box to do the job of two. So a wide box and a narrow box. Very, very important, very, very big step forward. And also, just as a small sideline, but it helps everybody's lives, it's possible to see which waveguide is installed via this little gap in the side of the box. So at the moment we have the wide horn installed in that. This is a 70 by 120. So it's easy to see what it is that you're doing. And also, we make them potentially in all kinds of colours, including this rather fetching beige. And these were developed, in fact, the paint surface, the paint finish on this was developed as a test run for a very large installation of these as under balcony delays on a West End show that's currently running. And just to demonstrate the flexibility of the operator, of the research and development and manufacturing capability at EM Acoustics, this box went from demand to final product within a few months. Not a few years, not a year, a few months, which is pretty extraordinary and just shows what it is we can do. If you fancy having a look at the rest of our range and finding out all about us, getting under the hood a little bit, we are www.emacoustics.co.uk. Thanks.